Hey there, welcome back to Marketing Matchmaker. In the last episode, we were really discussing those delicate beginnings of your marketing and how they can kind of compare to dating. It's all about getting to know someone, those candlelight dinners, that hand brushing yours, that tingling sensation you get, that excitement that you get on those first dates, and how that can correlate into marketing and really create a foundational structure to your marketing to help you to create long-lasting relationships in your business. If we stay on that same vein of dating and we fast forward a few unforgettable dates later, here's a question for you. Have you ever paused mid-conversation and looked at the person across from you, really looked them in the eyes and tried to decipher what really makes them tick? Have you ever felt that urgency to discover their dreams, their fears, their motivations? It's these details that really can transform casual dates into those soul-connecting relationships. Now, when we translate that into the marketing world, our questions become, do you truly have your finger on the pulse of why each of your customers buy from you? Why do they reach into their pockets and give you money? It's not always about your product, service, or solution. Honestly, the what of it isn't what creates that buying power. When we really dive deeper into it, you're going to understand that there's a range of emotions, psychological triggers, and societal norms that are guiding those decisions. So, in today's episode, we are going to dive into the real reason why people spend money. We're diving headfirst into the maze of your ideal clients. And by the time we're done with this episode, you're going to have unraveled some secrets that not only amplify your connection, it will also have sales figures in your business rising. So picture this. Armed with this knowledge, every marketing pitch becomes the stuff of legendary date nights. If you have been struggling to really connect with your audience and you're looking for that next revelation about what it is that will help you to get that resounding yes from your product, service, or solution offer, this episode is your golden ticket. So let's continue where episode 1 left off and kind of build on that topic. Maybe grab a pen, because I promise you by the end of this episode, there's going to be some stuff that's worth writing down. When we're looking to create really strong, enduring bonds with our customers, a fundamental understanding of their spending habits and motivations become indispensable. Every purchase, every swipe of their credit card, every click of the buy now button really does carry a story with it. It's an emotion or a trigger that got them to take that next step. So the question becomes, why does your audience decide to part with their hard-earned money for your product, service, or solution? What drives them to prioritize one purchase over another, to choose one brand instead of its competitors? Diving deep into the mindset of your audience, really uncovering the underlying reason of why they spend is, well, it's almost like unraveling a mystery. With each layer we pull back, you gain a deeper, clearer, more profound understanding into their desires, needs, and aspirations. And this isn't just about economics. It's the functional value of the product. It's about the emotions, the perceived value, and sometimes even that soul deep insecurity that people have or aspirations that they have that really dictate their buying behaviors. So by tuning in to this, you're better able to see the nuanced motivations and triggers. You can craft a marketing strategy and a marketing message that resonates with them on a personal level. And with each member of your audience that you connect with, your sales will rise. It's like having the keys to their heart and their wallets so that every marketing campaign, every message, every offer can be tailored to really echo their sentiments, their desires, answer their questions, meet their needs before they even know what they are. In essence, understanding why your audience spends is the secret sauce to a great marketing strategy that doesn't just aim for a transaction. It builds genuine, lasting relationships. And with that knowledge in hand, you can really position your brand in a way that whenever your audience is ready to buy, it's your brand they naturally gravitate towards. It's you that they turn to as the expert in your business. So let's go over some of the most common emotional triggers that really do create buying power from your audience, buying power for you, for your audience to buy from you. Let's start with image. You see, people want others to perceive them in a certain way. They want to look right for people. They want people to feel like they know what they're doing, or they want them to understand that they are an expert or that they are important. They really want they want other people to look at them and see something. There's an image they want to create. That need often drives them to buy things to help them keep that image. Let's talk about health coaches. Oftentimes, you will see health coaches using image as their buying power because people want the body that somebody else's has, and they want other people to see them as beautiful. And beautiful may very well equate thin for them, or it may not. The important piece is that you understand if your audience is connected to that, if image is what is important for them, so that others will see them in a specific way and they can also see themselves in that way. It's important to craft your messaging so that they can connect with that, whether that's a specific body, or if you're a hairstylist, the way their hairstyle looks, or if you're a business owner or a business coach or consultant, helping them create a successful business. It becomes about image for people and how others perceive them. So if you know your audience is attracted to that, make sure that's built into your messaging. Next, people buy because they want to feel good. Whether that's fear of missing out or fear of a bad feeling, or just to avoid something bad in general. Again, going back to that health coach, if people want to avoid illness and weight and exhaustion and all of those things that go along with being out of health guidelines, creating messaging that helps them to understand that your product or service will help them to feel better, to feel good in their body, to feel good in their business, to feel good in their life, their interaction with their children, whatever that might be. That's going to attract people more often. Now, I will tell you something my business coach once told me. She said, people will pay to get out of hell. They will never pay to get into heaven. What that really means is that people will do almost anything to avoid negative emotions, to avoid negative consequences. And that makes it a powerful motivator to spend money. I mean, quite honestly, it made online shopping so popular, especially around Black Friday, right? If we think about Black Friday 10, 15 years ago, it was a madhouse. People will actually pay more online shopping than having to deal with crazy people on Black Friday. There have been scientific studies that show that the simple action of clicking the buy button can raise the serotonin levels for people. For those of you who don't know, serotonin is that chemical reaction in your brain that makes us feel better, feel good, feel happy and excited. So if you can show how your product, service, or solution is going to make your audience feel better, they're more likely to click that buy button and to make that purchase. Our next why do people buy is to save time or to gain freedom. Let's be honest. I think that's why a lot of us business owners created our own business, is to gain freedom. And it's often why people click on lead magnets, because it's a quick solution or a shortcut or something that will save them time and give them more freedom. It becomes a really no-brainer for them to take that step. When you are talking to people who want to save time or to gain freedom, crafting a message that shows how your product, service, or solution will do that for them and makes it clear that by buying or investing with you, they can move faster, they can grow faster, they can create wealth in their life. Whatever that thing is that's going to save them time or create freedom for them, they're going to be happy to give you money in order to do that. So if it's more partnering with an expert, because that expert has been there, done that, and can show you exactly how to create that in your life, that's going to create a huge emotional response to someone and really help them to want to give you money. Another thing that people want is to fit in, to have community, to create this connection with other people. Let's be honest, everybody wants to feel part of something bigger than themselves. So if buying your product, service, or solution will help them do that, will help them make them a part of a community or a cause or a connection, a group, they're going to find a way to make that happen. Especially in the past several years, community has felt almost non-existent. There's been so much disconnect and creating division that if you can create something and sell something that's going to help them connect with other people, those that are of like mind or those that have a similar problem, and you provide the solution to all of them, I promise you, they will buy that. People also want instant gratification. I mean, let's be honest here. We have DoorDash and we have Instacart as just a sample of instant gratification. We no longer have to wait for almost anything. It comes up. Our phones deliver us news 24/7 instantly. So if people are getting what they want faster in that instant, they're more likely to take the step to buy. So if we think about it from that perspective, making sure that your clients get quick wins so that they feel that by just taking one step, they've already changed their life, it's going to not only create buying power for you in that your customers will buy, it's also going to create referral power for you, because if those clients turn around and say, this person is amazing, I couldn't have done it without her, and I did it almost instantly, more people. It's that social proof, that validation that you know what you're doing and you're going to help them instantly get XYZ. Now, I will also say in around this, if your product, service, or solution does not provide instant gratification, don't say that it does. Because if you are trying to tell them that they are going to make $1 million in 3 days, and you know that's not possible, you're going to disappoint them, which is going to be a negative mark against your business. So really keep that in mind when it comes to that instant gratification. Oftentimes, instant gratification comes best from your lead magnet, giving them a real quick win, a pop of something that they can do right then that will change the trajectory of their business. People also want to solve a problem. Everybody has a problem. That's what they're looking for, especially in the coaching, consulting, course creator world. They have a problem. And oftentimes, all they can see is, I have a problem. They don't know how to get out of their problem. So if your messaging can show them, can knock that frame of reference of, I have a problem, just to the side, it's easier for you to step in to show them the solution to their problem. When you show them how your product, service, or solution can help them end their problems and create the life of their dreams, they are going to buy from you over and over and over again. But here's the key to that positioning. You have to create messaging that's going to knock their frame of reference a little bit. So oftentimes people are in this, I have a problem, and all they can see is that problem. When you can adjust that frame of reference by giving them some ahas, they're able to see what else is a potential opportunity rather than just seeing that problem. That's where things like quizzes can be amazingly beneficial, because it does solve that instant gratification. It shows them what their problem is and gives them a solution to their problem or a deeper understanding to their problem. And it sets you up as the expert in solving their problem. And when you can show them that you can solve their problem, they are much more likely to buy from you. As I mentioned in the last episode, it's very important to really study your audience, know them inside and out, because once you understand the reasons why they spend money, you'll know how to trigger those feelings. And that makes getting them to click that buy button so much easier. It will help you to serve them better and lead to longer lasting and mutually beneficial relationships. In the next episode, we're going to uncover the ultimate secret weapon to forging those unbreakable bonds with your audience. This, my friends, is the golden ticket you've been waiting for. And trust me, you're going to want to be there. If you listened to the last two episodes and you understand that this is just the beginning, the world of marketing is vast and ever evolving, and you're really wanting to take action, because the real magic becomes when we take these insights and tailor them specifically to you and your business, your vision, and your audience. So imagine having a customized roadmap, one that resonates with your unique voice and speaks directly to the heart of your audience. If this episode and the previous ones have sparked something in you that you are ready to grow your business, increase your revenue, and scale your impact, head over to yourmarketingmatchmaker.com for a personalized strategy call. Let's deep dive into unraveling the specifics of how we can help you create a brand that is designed specifically to you and your audience, and carve out a path that not only aligns with your business goals, it also resonates deeply with your audience. Thank you for listening to the Marketing Matchmaker podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, I would love to hear your feedback. Please head over to Apple, iTunes, and leave a review so we can hear from you. And if you are a coach, consultant, or online course creator who are looking to grow your business, increase your income, and scale your impact, connect with me at yourmarketingmatchmaker.com. I look forward to hearing from you.